Huh. Dokkan Battle loves Gogeta and hates Vegito? Is that really true? I felt like always, within the history of Dokkan, that Vegito was always more loved within the devs. I guess there's only one way to find out, and that's by checking out the history between Gogeta versus Vegito in Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Check out Slay, by the way. Link in the description. He's way bigger than me. I'm sure you may know who he is anyway. But I'll link him and this video specifically in the description. To start a Gogeta versus Vegito, we have to start with talking about STR Super Gogeta from the first anniversary released February 4th in 2016. It has to be released. He was often considered the greatest unit in Dokkan history ever. Unbeatable. Until maybe a bit recently. In comparison, I mean, yeah, he was a 2016 unit. And it was 5 a.m. He was released in February, and of course, we have to compare him to the Super. That's the Fused Fighter category, the Super Vegito. And Super Vegito was released 5 months later and completely shit on Gogeta. However, he is definitely touted as the strongest unit of all time, except maybe by you know who. I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say whether I agree or disagree, but it is definitely between just raw comparison. Released within 6 months. If they're over a year, I will not count them together. If they're at least 6 months, I'll give them the credit, yeah. And this is clearly a point versus Super Vegito. Let's go on next. Super Gogeta and Super Vegeta. And this one, you could probably say, oh, maybe it's a different meta. And it is. It's definitely a different meta because, but so are these, but you can definitely tell it is a different meta. It is 120%, 50% to a category leader, with obviously higher stats. Overall, this is a better leader skill. And Vegito completely slams Gogeta in there, and again, 6 months. Same thing, if I give here, Vegito wins. But, if we want to compare a category Gogeta, I'll give Vegeta a point here. Because he has him down right now. But yeah, we have to compare. Again, nice and Now, what we can do, actually, is now compare their easy A's. Because they're there. Okay, well. Yeah, they're easy A's. I feel like Vegeta was better. You could definitely argue, but I don't know, this is a very great thing. But let's compare the easy A's now. Because they're within a year. I said it's over a year. No, it's around a year. Yes, it's fine. That's not enough. You could use next. And yeah, within here, obviously Vegito is better. But what is that really surprising? He's a later. He's a after the 7th anniversary. Because if you remember, the 7th anniversary really had an issue with the issue being everybody fucking sucked. Until, like, Goku... No, Vegeta and Trunks. I was thinking of the Goku from Worldwide. Vegeta and Trunks. So I think, yeah, obviously he's better. And even then, I feel like he was definitely better for the meta. This meta with Omega than he was for Broly and Omega. I mean, he could counter. He had a very great chance to counter, so obviously that's good. So, yeah. Well, next... 3rd anniversary fusions. Another 3rd anniversary fusions. Vegito, and this, I don't think it has to be said. Gogeta is worse than Vegito. Like, effective against all types really does not hold a candle to fucking counters. Especially at this time in 2018. Like, maybe now, you could be like, oh, Goku Frieza, but no. And even during, I don't know what that's up. Even during EZA, I mean, again, the same thing, for the meta, during their time, Yes, a very good critical hit. Okay, yeah, but dodge. Okay, high chance of dodge. That's pretty. That's fine. Or it was useless against Broly, while counters were useful. Overall, both weren't great. They were obviously one of the best units, some of the best units of the game at the time, because there wasn't anything in the damn game. And I believe another thing is also this, a little extra buff. It's not major compared to like what were they thinking. But yeah, overall, clearly, Vegito is better both times. That's 2 points for Vegito. And now we have the 5th anniversary fusions, 5th anniversary 2020, before the pandemic. Pre-ZA. Both of these were basically neck and neck. You could really consider them 1 and 1 if you really like wanted to. And they're both very good. Basically the same base. And during this time, I had both of them, if I remember correctly. Vegito always felt stronger than me than Gogeta did. Always felt stronger. Because he launched the Guaranteed Super more than, like, yes, yeah, very good. I expected. He launched, like, a super attack. Like, overall, Vegito always felt stronger, and that was true EZA. Like, even with EZA, Vegito, again, his being guaranteed supers just always felt better than what Gogeta did. Gogeta is very good. Obviously, still some of the best units released from the 8th anniversary. They know these guys had to be good. They know the anniversary characters have to be broken. Both of these guys, you could still use now. Just make sure they're in slot 3 after the first turn of dodge, which is guaranteed. These guys, absolutely still usable. Vegeta more so than Gogeta for the same thing, additional supers being, well, guaranteed versus chances. Why did they have medium chances? Yeah. Next, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Super Saiyan 4 Vegito Xenoverse. Obviously, an unfair comparison. One is a Dokkan Fest, and one is still a Heroes unit. But because they have pretty, like, similar arts. I mean, like, you see these arts. Like, move this logo and pretend Super Saiyan 4 Vegito was real. I mean, this could be a dual Dokkan Festival art. Vegeta is better. Like, Gogeta at this time, maybe you could say in hindsight, oh, Gohan was always better. Maybe, because Gohan did age way better. But at the time, I mean, Gogeta was just better than Gohan was, and that's not arguable. Gogeta was better than Gohan. Vegeta was the best TOR, and Vegeta was not. Vegeta was still great, still good, a very good Heroes unit. I'm not going to talk about EZA, obviously, because he hasn't EZA'd yet, but he is, like, going to be better. Whenever he EZA's, maybe it's 10th anniversary, you know? He'll be better. This one. Yes. Here we have this one. We have Tech Gogeta and STR Vegito. Remember, STR Vegito was released definitely before these two. But I did this after because Tech Gogeta is a 2021 character. Pre-game. Vegito was way better. Way better. Despite being released... what the hell is release time? Despite being released earlier than Gogeta, it just... I'm sorry. Like, it wasn't close. Like, you look what he does. Okay, now you look what he does. And there you go. That's it. Boom. Better. And I feel like at the time, it was probably easier to get his condition out. I don't really remember too well. I remember getting it. I had him at 90% on release, and I remember getting it pretty often. But when he released, probably still pretty easy to get overall. Because, was it? I feel like I didn't see this rotation that often. But, overall, still really good units. but Vegito ultimately was better and was one of probably top, at that time, top 3. Like, UI Goku was number 1. Number 2, you could make a case for him or in Evolution Blue Vegeta. It doesn't really matter. And then 4 was probably Gogeta. I don't really remember 2021 that much. Well, anyway, I think that's it, right? Or is there someone I'm forgetting? And wait, what's that? What's that noise?
We Saiyans have no limits!
Let's charge together at full power!
Oh, how could I forget? We Saiyans have no limits! We Saiyans have no limits, but this unit is compared to Gogeta. Yeah, Gogeta slams. It's not even close. They may have no limits. There's Vegito. He's better. First of all, go to blue. What does he have? Taunt. Taunt. Guaranteed dodge. A better taunt than like Beast Gohan. Guaranteed dodge. Obviously, it doesn't work against the dodge skin like Sage. Obviously, why would you use it there? He gets a massive range attack of 4 turns too, which is crazy. Like this unit is stupid. Like he isn't top 10 anymore. Top 10 LRs, or the top 10 actually. Like he isn't top 10, but doesn't mean he's bad. Whatever Dokkan Twitter might say. And Vegito's still good. This Vegito, you can use him. He's never gonna get caught. Because like he has dodge. Here's dodge. Here's damage reduction. Like I wish this character was on the team, the Goku Gohan Trunks team, the GGT, the Dragon Ball GT team, because I want to see like the defensive support. All like yeah, you get 1 instance, but like 2 instances is better. You know, get Bulma, but Bulma like they're on the team, yeah, but you don't want to run 2 of this guy. Specifically 2 of this guy. These guys actually. These guys just no. They were good on release. So was Gogeta. Gogeta's base form was definitely like not the strongest compared to this on release. But like, let's be real. I mean, he released in a better position than he did. Like 100%. Gogeta's just like better. He's better. He's better. That's it. No arguments. He's better. Alright, time for the final segment. The Counting Each Anniversary headliner. You can definitely see by this image. That's more Gogeta. But we're going to be counting every single anniversary headliner, and that's going to be adding to the total point score. For between who really is the more loved fusion between the devs in Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. First anniversary, Gogeta Janemba, 1 Gogeta, 1 point to Gogeta. Second anniversary, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. There is no Gogeta Vegito, they don't fuse. 1/3. Third anniversary, Gogeta Vegito fusing characters, physical, int. Both have 1 in the anniversary. Count it up. 1 point each. 4th anniversary, it's just a redo of the 2nd anniversary LRs. No points. 5th anniversary, arguably one of the most hype anniversaries ever, maybe number 1 for some people, I don't agree. But anyway, Gogeta and Vegito, both blue, transforming up, give them both points. 6th anniversary, 7th anniversary, Gogeta Super Saiyan 4, and the LR Gods. Obviously, give them point for Gogeta, but the Gods, do I count them as a Gogeta? They transform, fuse, do Gogeta in the blue active skill, but you don't really play as Gogeta. Some people would count it as Gogeta, but I don't really count it as Gogeta, and my reasoning behind that is because people didn't count Physical Ultimate Gohan as Beast. For that reason alone, I think, but because it's still somewhat Gogeta, I will give half a point. So, wait. This image is outdated. 8th anniversary, no Gogeta Vegito ever, except the EZAs, they don't count. 9th anniversary has physical Gogeta blue. Another point for Gogeta. Let's check the score total. I think you know who might have won. When I just counted the score up, the winner between the two fusions in the history of Dokkan. Not currently, history from 2015 to 2024. The winner is, drumroll please, Vegito. Due to Vegito's grand prowess in EZA and character, despite having a lot less units during the anniversaries, because I only count anniversary since that's usually the fusion time, except for Vegito, they gave him more life. But despite that, Vegito is just so much better than Gogeta's usually. And yes, I did forget the ECAs in the video. I counted those here, and despite Gogeta having an extra unit, Vegito still won. Vegito won by a score of 10 points on my scale of Gogeta versus Vegito. While Gogeta, sorry, your host is flubbing it here, got a score of 9.5. Because I didn't fully count the Tech LR gods, it didn't completely tie. Because I just can't count them as a Gogeta. That's just me. Maybe you disagree. If you disagree, it's a tie. 10-10. They're just making up. Currently, yes, Gogeta units have been better than Vegito. Yeah. And with that, but they're just making up for, all of Vegito's being better. Their EVAs, released, everything, So, with that, now we know the champion of the fusions is Vegito. And I love Super Vegito personally. I'll go flip on that.